So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Python dictionaries. Let's start with this. Now, what is a dictionary in Python? So dictionary is a Python data type that is used to store key value pairs. So it enables you to quickly retrieve, add, remove, modify values using a key. And dictionary is very similar to hash map in Java. So dictionaries are mutable in Python. Now let us see how we can create a dictionary in Python, how we can do different kinds of operations on dictionary type. Let's start with this. So first one, how to create a dictionary. So dictionaries can be created using pair of curly braces. So this is a symbol we have to use. And each item in the dictionary consists of a key followed by a colon, which is followed by a value. And let me just show you a small example here. Key value pair. What's key and value pair? So normally dictionary means we have like this. So let's say employee, right? So employee, we have some ID, right? And the employee ID means this is a ID. So let's say 121. So this is a key and this is the value. And similarly name and same something called XYZ. So your name is a key and XYZ is a value. So all together we call as a dictionary in Python. So, and each and item is separated using comma. So here these key and values are again separated with the item. So every item is separated with a comma. So key must be of hash table type, but value can be of any types. Each key in the dictionary must be unique. Okay. Now here, what does it mean is all the key should be comes under the same type or same data type, but the values can be anything. Now let us see how we can create this dictionary programmatically. Now let me open PyCharm. So here I'm going to create a new Python file. My Python file name I have given as a dictionary demo, right? Dictionary demo, right? So now here I will just create a new dictionary variable. Let's see how we can do that. Let me just write a friends. Okay, friends is a my variable. So here I can specify key and value. So key is a, let me just say Tom is my key, right? And colon, and the value of the Tom is, I can put in the single quotes. Let's say 111 hyphen something 222 hyphen 33. So this is a value. And similarly, I can also add one more by separating comma, and we can add in one next line, or we can just continue on the same line. So comma, if I want to create the next line, the intention should be in the same. So here again, I will create one more key. Let's say Jerry, and the value of this Jerry is, let me just say 666 hyphen 33 hyphen 111. Okay, so this is called a dictionary. So which contains two values. One is a key and value. This is the one thing, one item, and this is another item. Now, if you want to print this dictionary, how we can print using print? Just say friends. Just say friends. So this is a variable, dictionary variable. Now let's run this code and see. It prints complete all the values from the dictionary. So whatever values we have stored in this, whatever items we have stored in this dictionary will be printed. So this is how we need to create a dictionary variable, and we can assign the values to that. Now let's move on to the next topic. Retrieving, modifying, and adding elements into the dictionary. So how we can retrieve the values from the dictionary, and how we can modify the existing one, or if you want to add a new elements to the dictionary, how we can do that. So this we can do that. We have a special operator called as a bracket. So by using this, we specify the key here, and based on the key, we can do all kinds of actions. Now let me show you one example. Let's go to PyCharm once again. So here I have a friends list, right? So this is already printed here, right? And on top of this, I will show you how we can retrieve this element, specific element I want to retrieve, or I want to add a new element to this dictionary, or I want to delete an element, or I want to remove the element from the dictionary. So how we can do that? Now let me just show you. The first thing, I'll show you how to retrieve the element from the list. So let me just show you how we can do that. So retrieving element from the dictionary. So friends, we have created a dictionary right here. Friends is a dictionary variable which contains a Tom and Jerry. Now I want to retrieve a specific item here. So how we can do that? Variable name, dictionary variable name, and in the brackets we need to specify the key value here. Key we have to specify. Let's say I want to get a value of the Tom. Let's say here Tom. So he is a key, right? Based on the key, we can extract the value from the dictionary. So this will extract the value of this particular key Tom, and if we want to print that, we have to again put that into print command. So let's say print here. Now this will exactly print the value of this Tom. So this is the value of the Tom keyword. So let me just here. So Tom is a key. The value of the key, the value of the Tom is this one, right? So the same thing it is written. So this is how we can just retrieve the element from the dictionary based upon the key value. So when I pass the key value, it will return the same thing. Now I'll show you how to add new element or new item into the dictionary. Let's see that. So adding elements into a dictionary. How we can add a new element to the dictionary. So currently we have two elements, right? So along with this element, I'm also going to add one more element. So how we can add it? Again, dictionary variable, right? So friends and dictionary variable. Here we need to specify the key again. So let me just show you one key here. Let me just add Bob. So this is a new key. And the value of the key is I need to specify here. Let's say 888 hyphen something 999 comma 666. Okay, some value you have to specify. So here Bob is a key and 888 999 666. This is the value of this particular key, and this will add a new item in the dictionary object. Now if you want to print this, we can just print now friends. Okay, now let's run and see. So now this is the latest list, right? So let's see this. In this latest list, we can see the new item which is added here at the end, right? So Tom, Jerry is already there, but new item is added. So new key is a Bob, and the value of the Bob is this one. So this is how we can add a new item into dictionary object. Now I'll show you how to modify the existing item. Suppose here the Bob value is this one. So Bob is a key, the value of the Bob is this one, 888, 999 and 666. So I want to modify this value of that particular key. So how we can modify that value? So if you want to modify that value of the specific key, and we can do that, we can do like this. Again, same thing, same approach we have to follow. So if you want to add a new element to the dictionary, we have to specify the dictionary object, and what is the key value is equal to the value, right? So this will add a new item into dictionary variable. But if you want to modify also, we have to use the same syntax. So let me copy this again. So Bob is already there, right? So now I want to change this value. So instead of 666, I will just make it as a 777. Okay, and this statement will modify the existing value of this Bob key. Now after modifying, I'll just print this value again. So let me just print friends, print the dictionary variable again. So this time, let's see. So now you can see this value has been changed. So the Bob is still there. Key, this is a key. So whatever value newly we have assigned, so that value is a modified. So this will give output as this one, right? So far we have seen how to retrieve the value from the dictionary object, and how we can add a new element to the dictionary, and how we can modify the existing element in the dictionary. Now I will show you how to delete the element from the dictionary. How to delete the element from the dictionary. Now let's see how we can do that. So currently we have these items, right? So Tom, Jerry and Bob. Now I want to now delete the Bob now. So let's see how we can delete. It's very simple. We have a keyword called as a del. So del, and friends is a dictionary object name, and here in the bracket we have to specify the key value. So always in dictionary, key will play very important role. So here we have to specify the key here, B Bob, right? So B-O-B. So what this statement will do is, this particular statement will remove the complete element based upon the key. Okay. Now after removing this, again I'll try to print the same dictionary object. Now let's see what this will return. Now run this. Now you can see here, previously we have modified also this value, Bob value, but currently we don't have this Bob key as well as value. So completely we have removed this element based upon the key, that is Bob, right? So this one will return this is the output. So this is how we just do certain operations on list. So first thing is we can just retrieve the values, create a dictionary object which contains some values, key pairs, key value pairs, and then we can retrieve the specific value based upon the key, and we can add a new element in the dictionary by specifying the key and the value, and we can also modify the existing element by specifying the key and with the new value, and we can also delete the existing element based upon the key value, so key. So that's how we need to perform certain operations on dictionary. Now I'll show you one more thing. And the next thing is looping items in the dictionary. Suppose if the dictionary contains a few variable, like let's say a few elements like this: A100, B200, C300, D400, right? So I want to retrieve each and individual. So A is 100, B is 200, C is 300, D is 400, like this. I want to read each and every value from this dictionary object. We can just use the for loop here. So how this for loop will work is, the syntax of the for loop is for X in friends. What is the friends here? Friends is a dictionary object which contains multiple keys, right? So what this will do first is, so first the key is a, right? So that a will be stored here. So X value is a now, colon will be printed, and friends of X. X is representing the key, right? So friends is a dictionary variable. So friends bracket X. X is representing the key. So this will return exact value. So value of, so X is a now. So here X means a. So friends of a means this will return the value. So colon 100. So this will return 100. And the next it will go again, pick the next key here, that is B, will be assigned to the X. Now it is B printed here, and now friends of B, so that means 200 will be written. And the next time again it will read C here, and now X value becomes C now here, and the friends of C, C means 300, so 300 will be printed. And then again it will go up and read the D into X, so now X is a D here, colon, and friends of X, X is D, right? So friends of D means it will return 400. So what this function will do is, this function basically return the value from the dictionary object based upon the key. So overall we will get this output. So we can also write a loop to get the values from the dictionary. Now let me just show you how we can do that. Now let me just remove all the stuff. So here I will create again one more dictionary object. Let's say my dictionary object is, let's say, values. Okay, values, and is equal to, values is equal to, here I will just write a few things in the dictionary object. I will put here I will write a few values. Let's say A, B, C, D, same thing. Okay, so here I'll write, so A is 100, and B value is 200, and C is 300, and then D is 400. So these are the values we have stored in the dictionary variable. Now I want to read one by one. So by using for loop I can read it. So let's say for, let me take one variable. Okay, so these are all values, right? So let me just key, let me just take K here. Okay, K in, okay, values, colon. Now what happens is, values means this is a dictionary object which contains different keys and their values, right? So now it will read one by one key and store that into K. Okay, from this values. Okay, so for loop will read each and every key value and store that into K. So K representing the key now. So here I will just write print K. K means a key value, comma, here, okay, I'll just print some semicolon separator, and again comma, the array, the dictionary name is values. So let's say values of, here I want to pass a key here. So when I say values of K, what happens is, values is a dictionary variable, K is a key value. So every time it will read one by one all the keys, right? And based on this it will also read these values. Now let's run this code and see. See, now it prints A 100, B 200, C 300, D 400, right? So like this also we can just read the values by using for loop from the dictionary. Okay, now let's move on to the next topic. Find the length of the dictionary. Suppose a dictionary contains some values like A, B, C, D. I have assigned some values, right? If you want to find how many elements we have in this dictionary, we can simply use a length function, length, L-E-N. So this function returns you how many elements we have in the dictionary. So let me just show you here. So here currently in the PyCharm, right? So currently we have these values, right? If you want to print all the values, we can still print here. Let me just print values, right? So this will print all the elements which are present in the dictionary. So these are the values. So here I will write. So these are the current values available in the dictionary object. Now let us find out how many elements we have in this, right? So how we can find out? It's very simple. We can just say len function. So len, len of values. Values is the dictionary object, and this will return how many elements we have in this dictionary. So if you want to print that, we can just use a print command. So print of len of values. Values is a dictionary object. Now when you run this code, this will give you exactly 4. So 4 means how many elements we have? This is a 1. Element is nothing but the combination of key and the value. Key value pair. Okay. So this is a 1 element. A100 is 1 element. B200 is a second element. C300 is a third element. D400 is a fourth element. So totally we have 4 elements we have in the dictionary. So this is how we can just count how many elements we have in the dictionary. Okay. Now the next thing is, let me go to presentation. The next thing is equality test in dictionary. Suppose if you want to compare two dictionaries, whether they are equal or not. So how we can do that? So here we can just use double equal to or not equal to. So there are two operators we have. So double equal to will verify whether both the dictionaries are exactly equal or not. If both are equal, it returns true. If it is not equal, it returns false. And there is one more operator called not equal to. This is a completely opposite of double equal to. If both the dictionaries are not equal, then it returns true. If both are equal, it returns false. So this is completely opposite of double equal to. But in Python, we don't have any other comparison operators like less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. We cannot compare dictionaries by using these operators. We have only double equal to and not equal to. Okay. Now let's see the example here. Let me go to PyCharm once again. So here I will create a few lists. Let's say D1 is first my dictionary. D1 is my first dictionary. Here I will add a few pairs, key and value pairs. So let me just say Mike. So in Python we can just put strings in double quotes or single quotes. Anything is fine. So this is my key and the value of this key is 41. Mike is 41, comma, and I will create one more key. Let's say Bob. Right. So for him the value is 35. So now I have created a dictionary object which contains 2 elements. Now similarly I will also create one more dictionary object. Let's say D2 and again curly braces. Right. So here I will again add 2 more values. Let's say here Bob is there. So Bob, again I'm adding here. Here the Bob value is 20. Here Bob value is 20, comma, and here again I will say same again Mike. So his value is 41. So observe this, here the 41 exactly I am giving same thing. Okay, 41. So here we should not put any quotes. So this is a key, right? So now I have created 2 dictionaries. I have created exactly 2 dictionaries. Now this is the first element, second element. This is the first element and second element. The values are different. Now observe this, how to compare these two. Just say dictionary 1 object double equal to dictionary 2 object. Okay, and this will return either true or false. If both are equal, returns true. If both are not equal, returns false. Now I'll print that output. Print D1 double equal to DB. Now let's run this code. So what is given? False. Means both are exactly not equal. So when these equal, when these 2 dictionaries are equal, if you have same kind of element, it will be equal. Now what I can do is Mike is 41. Here also Mike is 41. Fine. Here Bob is 35. Here I will also make Bob is 35. Okay. Now we can run this again one more time. Now this time it returns true. So that means the order is not important here. So in the first dictionary, order is first Mike came and then Bob. In the second dictionary object, the first Bob is element, then Mike. The order of elements are not important, but whether the element is exactly present in the dictionary or not, that is a main important. So both the elements are there in the second dictionary also. Now it is returns true exactly. And similarly, if you want to verify, if you want to use not equal to operator, that is completely opposite of this. Suppose when I say not equal to D1, so print D1 not equal to D1, D1 is not equal to D2. No, right? Both are equal. So this should return false. When I run this, it should return false. Okay. So this is how we need to use. We can test whether the two dictionaries are exactly equal or not. Fine. Now let's move on to the next dictionary method. So we have few methods available in Python, and these methods we frequently used on dictionaries. Let's see what is the use of these methods one by one. The first method is PopItem. So this function or method returns randomly select item from a dictionary and also remove the selected item. Suppose in the dictionary I have three elements. So PopItem will randomly return some element based upon the key, and whatever it is written, that element will be removed from the dictionary. That's a PopItem. So I'll show you practically. And then clear method, so it deletes everything from the dictionary, so all the elements will be deleted from the dictionary. That's a clear function or clear method. Then keys, so it returns keys in the dictionary as tuples. Every key will be considered as a tuple, so that will be written. And the values, return values in dictionary as a tuples. Again, all the values will be written as a tuples. Okay. And get of key, so this function will return a value of the key. So when I pass a key, and corresponding value will be returned from the dictionary object. Suppose if the key is not found in the if the key is not found, it returns none. Okay, instead of throwing key error exception. So if the key is not found in that dictionary, it just say none. Okay. Now the other one is pop key, pop of key. Here also we need to pass a key value. So pop means it removes the item from the dictionary. If the key is not found, key error will be thrown. Okay. So let us see these functions practically. Go to PyCharm again. So here I will create a few dictionaries. So let me again create a friends dictionary here. So which contains a few items. So Tom and the value, Bob and the value, Jerry and the value. Okay. So I have three different keys and their corresponding values. Now first I will use PopItem. So what PopItem will do is, PopItem is basically returns randomly select an item from dictionary and also remove from the dictionary. It will also remove from the dictionary. So let us see how we can do this. PopItem. So here I will just say friends is my dictionary object, right? So friends dot PopItem. Friends dot PopItem. And after applying this PopItem, right, friends dot PopItem, and again I will print the complete one. So here I'll just print here. So what this will do is, basically the friends dot PopItem will return a value. So return a value. So not only value, it will return along with the key and the value. So basically it will return complete element which will taken randomly from the dictionary object. So currently I have three elements, right? So one of these element will be randomly picked up, and that value will be returned. So that key and value pair will be returned. That item will be returned, and not only return, it will also remove from the dictionary object. Now let's see what this will return. When I run this, observe this. This is a given. So by default here, let's see randomly it is taken last one, right? So Jerry and the value. So this item is taken, and this item is returned. PopItem is returned this item. Not only return, it is also remove that item from the dictionary. So let us see whether it is removed or not. If you want to verify, just go print and print the dictionary object. Okay, so this will print all the values from the dictionary. Now you can see here. So this value is already removed, popped up and removed. Now currently we have only two items in the dictionary, Tom and Bob. Tom and Bob, right? This is all about PopItem function in Python. And next one is clear function. So how to use a clear function? So clear function delete everything from dictionary. Clear function delete everything from dictionary. So currently how many values we have, how many items we have? Two items, that is Tom and Bob. So these two items will be completely removed from the dictionary. So when I use a clear function, so how to use this? First dictionary name dot clear. So this will clear complete all the values, and after clearing this, I will just print this, and then we will see what it will return. Okay, after clearing, I'll just say something, just a minute. Okay, so now here friends dot clear. So this function will remove all the stuff from the friends. Now let us run this code and see. Okay, none it is written, means there is no elements present in the dictionary. There is no elements present in the dictionary. Fine. So this is just comment. Fine. So clear function deletes everything from the dictionary. Clear function deletes everything from the dictionary. So now we will see the one more function called keys function. So what I can do is, before that, I will again redefine the dictionary. So Tom, Bob, Jerry. So I have three elements again. So here I will use a keys function. So what key functions will do? So keys function return keys in dictionary as tuples. What are the keys available here? Tom is one key, Bob is one key, Jerry is key, right? So these keys will be written as a tuple format. So let us see how we can use this keys function. So here I will write something called keys, right? So friends is my dictionary object dot keys. So this function, right? So this function returns all the keys as a tuple format. All the keys as a tuple format. Now it will return something, right? So we need to print that again. So print friends dot keys. Now when I run this, it will give you exactly this one. See now, it is written. Let me just show you here. This is basically dick underscore keys. This is the name of the tuple, and these are the keys listed as a tuple. Okay, tuple format. This is the name of the tuple. Similarly, we have another method called as a values. So how to use values function? So values function returns the values in dictionary as a tuple. So let's see. Keys method will return all the keys as a tuples, but in values method will return all the values in the dictionary as a tuples. Okay, both are completely different. Keys function will return all the keys as a tuples, and the values function will return all the values as a tuple. Now let's see the same function here. Instead of keys, I will just say values, right? Now let's run this code and see. It returns this all the dictionary values. Now this is the object it is written. So here dick underscore values is a tuple name, and rest of them are keys, values. All the values will be put it under tuple. So keys function and values function. And we have another function called as a get function. So what get function will do is, get function basically, okay, return a value of the key. So get, we have to specify the key here. So when I say key here, get function will return a value of this particular key. And if the key is not found, it returns none instead of throwing key error exception. Okay. So let's see how we can use this. So get of key method. So get function will return a value of the key. If the key is not found, it returns none. Okay, but instead of throwing key error exception, it will not throw key error exception. If the key is not available, it will not throw key error exception. Instead of that, it will just throw none. Now let us see how we can use get key method. Very simple. Okay, so currently, okay, I have three elements in this friends dictionary, right? In these three elements, I want to extract one of these elements. Let's say, okay, I want to extract Jerry. Okay, I want to extract the value of Jerry. So what I can simply do is, okay, so I can just say friends is my dictionary object dot get off. I need to specify the key here. So Jerry is the key, right? So I can just say same key here. So friends is the object, dictionary object, get is a function, dot key value I have passed. When I pass the key value, so this will return exactly the value of the key. And it returns something, right? So we have to put that into a print function. Again, we have to include that into print function. Now when I run this, this will give you exactly the value of Jerry, the value of Jerry. So the value of Jerry is this one. So 6663311, right? So we are going to extract this Jerry. Similarly, I can also extract the value of Bob. Suppose if I say Bob, this is a key. Now this will give you this one. So what is the Bob value? 88899 and 666. So this is a returned value. So here get function will return the value of specified key here. Okay, this is how we need to use a get key function. At last we have one more function called as a pop function, right? So we have two functions. One is pop item. So what pop item will do, it will randomly select one of the item, return it, and then remove it. Two actions it will perform. Now I'm going to show you one more function called pop item. So pop will just remove the item from the dictionary. Okay, just remove the item from the dictionary. So let me just show you example. Pop is a keyword. So pop function will take a key as a parameter. It will remove the item from the dictionary. If key is not found, key error will be thrown. Key error will be thrown. Let's see how we can do that. So what is the difference between pop item and pop here? So pop item will return that element, including key and the value, and also it will remove from the dictionary. But here pop hyphen key will not return anything. It will just go and remove the element. Now here currently, okay, so currently these are the list item, right? If you want to cross check, we can just print the complete dictionary. Okay, print friends, right? So this will give you the complete list of values currently we have. So currently we have these many items in the dictionary object. Now I want to remove one of them. So I want to remove Tom. Okay, so how we can do that? You can simply say dictionary object friends dot pop function. Here we have to just specify the key. So this item key is Tom, right? So we just say Tom here. So this function will automatically remove this element from the dictionary. After removing, if you want to print that entire values, you can say print function here. Just say print. After removing, I am printing those values. Now run this code. Now you can see what this returns. Okay, so this is a return. So what is this? Okay, so whatever is deleted, so that item will be returned. Okay, so friends.pop of Tom will remove the item from the dictionary. Which item it will remove? It clearly say here. The value will be displayed here. Okay, now if you want to see after removing this one, if you want to see the complete list, again let's print the complete dictionary here. Okay, now it will show you we don't find Tom here because this pop function is already removed the complete element before itself. Okay, and then we have printed the complete values from the complete element from the dictionary. So Tom is not available now. Okay, Bob and Jerry is available because the pop function which already removed it, and after removing it is also written here. So that value is written, but it is completely also removed here from here. So this is called as a pop function in Python. So these are the dictionary methods or functions we commonly use in Python. Okay, so this is all about dictionary object in Python. So that's all for this video. So thanks for watching this. Please subscribe my channel to get more updates on this.